Hello friends, today we are discussing about ec2 instance. Uh, Firstly, we'll start somewhat introduction about me. Like I'm Jagdish, I was working in Unifo Solutions last 3 years. Like firstly, we'll talk about compute clouding. Uh, uh, Compute means like anything we are giving in an instruction to the our laptop or computers that will execute, that is a processing of computing. That process is called computing. Like set of instruction, open the tab or open the files, some editing, this process we are doing. That set that work how to do in done by computer, that will be did using computer. Next, we'll talk about cloud is like a rental sources. If some website or some online resources we are using, that source, that code, that part have to run in 24 into 7. Like suppose, if I built a one application, actually I was built a one application page rental. I was running that application in my local laptop. I can, if I configure that my local laptop to public IP address, you can see in anywhere in the world. But problem is sometimes my laptop will no charge or internet will access will lose, some issues will come. So we need to run. If I don't want to lose the issues, user interface, user experience, so I don't want to go down my website in a time. So how to run 24 into 7. This case we can make a, we can do some set of servers in different locations, we can host it. But is it this thing with manually how to do is a very lot of efforts, need a lot of work how to do. Like just I was a normal guy, I can't afford that much cost as well as maintenance intelligence. Right now I don't have that much things, so I can go for rental application, which is already someone organizing entire server systems and manufacturing, like power, everything. So that is a one kind of, one is a cloud, we will get in a rentals resources. In a cloud, there is a multiple providers will be there. One of the biggest cloud provider is a AWS. Next, like Google will be there, Microsoft will be there, so many things will be there, Azure will be there, so many things will be there. So we can go with AWS. Like AWS in a one thing will be there, Elastic Compute Cloud. This is a easy to, will normally will call it as a easy to instance. Then today we'll start about easy to instance. Easy to instance is a online, like instance, online computer. Just will think as a, it's a virtual computer. We can install a OS and we can install our applications. We can run it like anything, like power issues, internet, everything will take care by AWS. Just we need to install, like we need to launch the application based on our needs. We need to install a OS and as well as our application code dependency requirement. Our environment should be properly, we need to set up, then we can go with things. In generally, like in 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 computing cloud, will AWS will provide in different types. Like EC2 will be there, Lambda will be there, EC Fargate will be there, different types. Those things we'll talk about later, but now we'll go dive in EC2 instances. Firstly, we'll discuss about, like just I was explained about what is EC2. just it's a virtual server. It's like a virtual laptop. We can whatever we are able to do right now, that we can do it by in a online also. Then we'll talk about the basic features and benefits. What is the use cases, pricing model. Like very essential thing is pricing model, and somewhat we'll do about practical work. Like we can host it our web servers, and we can resize computing capacity. That is a basic idea. Designed to scale cloud computing is like if we are getting more load, we can increase in a on time. That's the major idea. For example, if you have like on premises means we have own servers now, we have only one. Suddenly if thousands of like lakhs of users going to use your website or your work thing, then immediately you can't make so many servers in a time. So we need someone to do handle this will handle by AWS. Next we'll discuss about basic features, scalability, like how much instance we can want, how much configurations is everything we can go easily, we can change it. That is a scalability, flexibility, variety of instances. And the like security means will like physical security as well as physical security, those things will take care by AWS. Like there is a thing called shared responsible model. AWS will work on basis of shared responsibility model. In the sense, like they will take care about like maintaining and configuration as well as security. Up to that, they will take care. They will give a one thing called they will give to access. We have to control who can access, who can monitor, who can control that instant. That is our responsibility. In EC2, that we have to do. That is a by we can do by using IAS, IAM, user environment, user identity and access management, and other security services. Customizability, like OS instance, network configurations, storage. These are our in our hands. We can change it anytime. We can we can launch in any way. Benefits of EC2. It's a cost effective. Like we'll compute in a time. Paper will pay in a minute. If you use 1 minute of time, we can pay only 1 minute of cost. Like that. In hour we can keep an hours 1 hour cost. This reliable and by highly reliable instruction infrastructure. Like AWS built in very nice infrastructure, like highly reliable. They made a perfect infrastructure, global reach. This AWS EC2 instances is available in almost like everywhere in the world. They like in a each continent they made some set of servers. Each country, almost all the countries have some set of databases centers for them performance. Like there is no much delay, we can access in a very milliseconds of time. So there is no issue with this. Use cases, like starting it's I told, like we can do website hosting and large scale data. Like we want to analyze the how much data is consuming, so analytic purpose also we are using. And if some small like if you are going with very high secured application, something we don't want to deploy in online, but still we can do for somewhat testing things in a uh, before that application how much succeed, how much actually will work. Before knowingly we can use online things, and we can test it. If we got a confident on that application will work perfectly, then we can go with on premises machine learning, like we can train and deploy the learning models, batch processing, large volumes of data. If we want to process it, we can use it. EC2 price in a EC2 main thing is we need to, like, at the end everything will comes to the pricing model. On demand instances, different types will be there. Major type, like one of the type is on demand instance. Pay for compute capacity for hour or second. If you use 1 minute of time, we can pay only 1 minute. After used, we can pay this. This is the on demand instances. Will be the next model will be like reserved instances. Here it will be 75% discount will come because we'll pay in before itself. We will fix it. We want a, okay, 2 GB RAM of instant in a 2 years or 1 year, 3 years. We'll fixedly will take it. So AWS will be believe this instance is will run in a continuously with profitable mode in their way. So they will give reduce the cost. Then next one is a spot instances. This is like a this is a cost reduced model. On demand instances will run in continuously. If any they are running 100 servers, like you are using on demand services now, your servers, if so they want more servers also, your server they won't take. Suppose in 100 servers they allocated to 10 servers to you, 90 will be there for other purposes. If any load came full, too much load came to you, they will take that 90 loads, that 90 servers only. They won't take to you your server. In support instances now, they will give less cost only in 10 servers. If they want, they completed 90 servers, they want to use more servers, they will stop your one, they will make that server, it's a on demand, they will give it to whoever priority person. This is a one kind of thing. Next one is a saving plan. Like saving plan is like where they will, AWS will guide us some plans, there will be things. Then we'll go about demo practically.